Greetings, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody. I am Keita J. I'm an artist. I'm a visual artist. I am a voiceover artist. And I act. Improvisation. Okay? So that is who I am. I don't know if you guys will be able to connect because like I told you before, my Wi-Fi, I don't know if it's the Wi-Fi, I think it's Periscope because like I said, my phone used to work pretty good in the house, but now it doesn't. But I hope everybody enjoyed their new year. You brought it in the way that you thought you would, how you visioned it. I do want to say, look, what's happening in 2019? Because now 2018 is gone. So what's happening in 2019? Let me tell you, for Keita J, Existing Nature Media. Okay, Existing Nature Media Existing Nature has started in 2011. Okay, so we started off making body butters, doing paintings and art and all that stuff in 2011. First it was the body butters, then we moved to painting t-shirts and growing our audience once online happened, and we just had a vision for something else. Now we are a media company, and I'm so damn excited about that because we have things that we're working on. Never say I'm working on that try stuff because I've already worked on some things, working with some animation stuff, which is great. So my voice is going to be more powerful. I went to California. I went to Dallas. I was able to have a nice meeting with some folks in California. I've already started on some of the project in California. I'm so grateful for that. Hey, Ed, how are you? So this year is going to be more powerful. I don't have a New Year's resolution. I'm not doing the New Year's resolution. All I'm doing is taking my goals from 2018 and bringing them into 2019. The ones that I didn't master, because I've already mastered some goals. I don't truly talk about the stuff that I do because guess what? It's nobody's business but mine. And the things that I show people, I want you to see. I want you to enjoy the journey of Existing Nature Media. Keita J, the founder of, and you know what? Put emphasis on that you are an owner. Hey, Marcel, how are you? Put emphasis on that you are the owner of your company. I don't care what nobody says. Okay? Nobody. Hey, Butter, how are you? Happy New Year to everyone. Look, write down your goals, people. Make sure that you take your goals from that year, bring them into the next year. Make things happen for yourself. No one believes in you but you. I think that everyone is starting, not everyone, but people are starting to realize, because I've been realized it. I've been doing my characters and I didn't give a fuck about what nobody thought about me. You know what I'm saying? What I feel is what I do. So what you see is what you get. Either you think I'm crazy, I might even be insane. There's a quote that I put up. People may think you're crazy for your creativity, but you're just insane. You love it. You love being creative. Nobody can tell you how you should be. Okay, we are all different individuals. Nobody operates the same. And until we as people realize that, I think everybody thinks that everybody's supposed to be the same robot that one person is. And we don't. We have our own. A lot of us deal with things from our childhood, and we need to get rid of a lot of things that we have dealt with. And sometimes being funny is the best thing that you can be because it takes away some of the pain. So when I was younger, when I was in school, I used to act out a lot in school. People don't even realize that. They don't even know. I said I'll tell y'all a little bit of story, but they don't realize I was a class clown in school, and I used to have everybody laughing in the classroom. I don't care if I was junior high school, elementary school on up, because it was some things that I was dealing with as a child that I had to, surface and balance out in my life. So as I got older, plus my family was so wild. They used to joan all the time. So I had to roast them. I had to learn how to roast. You had to learn how to roast as a kid. So it just stuck with me to be this funny individual. Well, as a 40, when I was in my 30s, let me go back. When I was younger, I was going to go to fashion school. I never did it. But I learned how to make some garments, okay? Because I was always into fashion. I was always an artist. I loved art no matter what. When I took my art class when I was in high school, I aced that class. My teacher was like, you are a great artist, like shadowing and all kinds of stuff, with my drawing. So, hey, it's already in you. Sometimes you just don't know what to do with it. You just don't know how to approach it. You may need some help. You might see somebody doing something and it may spark interest, and then you take a little bit of what they're doing and add it to your stuff. Because now you have figured out, this is my passion. I really love this. And if you knew how many people reached out to me on a day-to-day basis via IG, email sometimes, just to say, I love what you're doing. You make me laugh. I like it because you sharing your passion with other people. Sometimes we all have to find ourselves at some point. As you get older, your life does not end. You tend to want to find something else to do because you may get bored with that. You've mastered that. So you like, you know what? Or you just not that interested. So you just end up moving on into something else. So a lot of times we let age determine who we truly are. And we should never let age determine who we are, because age does not matter. Unless you're dealing with some sexual predator type stuff, that's a different story. But when we're talking about art and being creative, hey, some people are made to be supervisors. I don't want to be nobody's supervisor. I would rather run my own company, work for somebody else, build up my money, and do it that way. Because I don't want to supervise people. Even though I probably would have a great personality to do it, because I'm the type of person I want people to win. I'm not the one that want people to lose. Hey, Chevy, how are you? I don't want people to lose. I want people to win. And if you consider yourself a leader in any tier, if you are a leader, calling yourself a supervisor, then you should be helping the person win, because this person is on your team, not shouting them out. Maybe some people need a little help, and you don't fire them, but you help them and you try to understand the individual, because like I say, we all are different. Nobody operates the same exact way. Our minds run totally different. Our brain, the energy flow, everything is different within our bodies, outside of our bodies. So we can be attacked at any time by anything. Sometimes you just don't even realize you're being attacked until you're depressed, down and out. We need to get outside. We need to smell the air. Let go, people. Stop being afraid of what people are going to think about you. The internet is here. Use it for good. A lot of people I don't follow these channels, but we like to follow these bullshit channels that expose everybody, that like to talk about everybody's life. Those are the popular channels. Those were the popular channels for maybe about 2 years. But I'm here to tell you, all those channels that you guys are looking at that's telling everybody's business, they about to be down and out. Because now they have certain surveillance, not even surveillance, but they have metrics now that can operate who's talking about who. If you name somebody, you have software that can pick up on the person's name, and you could basically be sued, because they've already taken down a couple of channels on Instagram for that. for blogging about people or taking people's pictures, putting it on their own page, and basically just exposing them for whatever reason. So this is a new year. Software has been enhanced. It's changing. I know two channels they took down. They took Hollywood Unlocked. They took they also took Baller Alert down, but Baller Alert had to pay, from my understanding, settle in court or whatever, or outside of court, that they wouldn't. That's why you don't see a lot of these channels putting up garbage like they used to. They're about to get on a lot of these channels doing these viral videos, taking people's footage and not saying who it is. And you're just taking people's stuff and putting it on your page, because people are losing business around things like that. You're losing business. People want to put their name on somebody else's stuff. I don't understand that. You didn't do it. You wasn't as creative as that. So you would rather take somebody else's stuff, slap your name on it, and then act like it's, hey, I did this. No, you didn't. You just shared somebody else's stuff and put your name on it. That's what you did. Won't you put the creative person out there? We always want to take from somebody that's trying to win. Why? I don't know. It's not that hard. If you don't know the person's name, I can understand, but don't put your name on it. Just don't do that. So software has been enhanced. These exposed bloggers, they're about to be done and over with. I'm just telling y'all, it's a new wave. Every so many years, it becomes a new wave. So software is changing so fast, it's like people can't keep up with it. So I'm here to tell you, if you have a passion, you guys, don't be afraid to share your passion online. It could be the most ridiculous shit. I don't care. Put it out there. You may help somebody. Somebody may love it. You just never know. But it may take a little bit of time for you to grow into that. I've been featured on channels based on me. Instagram is so crowded, and some of the people that you have on Instagram don't want to share your shit anyway. Which is, that they just so everybody's out for themselves. They would rather take your stuff, try to remix your shit and make it their own than to share anything that you're doing, especially when you're saying that I like what you're doing. In your mind, you like what the person is doing. Some people still don't want to share it. Some people are scared. They're fearful to share your stuff for whatever reason, because they think other people are going to have something to say about what they're sharing. But I'll tell you this, they will share a guy, and somebody put this out there. I'm just going to share this. They will rather share guys with wigs on, acting like women, than a woman acting like a woman. Truly, for comedic reasons, they would share a man with a wig on. Nothing against men with gay men, but most of these men are not even gay. They just, being pompous about it. They just want to be creative and act like a woman, because that, for some reason, makes them money. It makes people acknowledge them. So they would rather share that than to share a real woman doing her thing. And it is what it is. And I've gotten past that, because at one point I was just like, why is everybody just sharing men, but they don't share women? So I have took it upon myself to share women. I share men, I share women. I don't have a problem with it. You don't have to have a whole bunch of followers. So if you are a creative person, you can send your emails to Exist the Letter in Nature. We're working on something this year, possibly a podcast. And it's just going to be a sit down, a talk. I want to talk to some creative folks, get in their heads, see how they feel about social media, because I know a lot of them do have issues with social media and people not wanting to get together to share content of real creative people. We share content of bullshit. That's another thing that's about to be out the window. So remember, every so many years, content, it starts to change its flow. So now the bullshit people, a lot of them they push to the side. You got the real people that want to be creatives and not just the wigs and the makeup and the lipstick, acting like somebody girlfriend and mama and all that stuff. So here to tell y'all, let's get it together. Put your passion out there. Be happy with who you are. Don't be afraid. It's 2019 now. You got the internet. Show people what you want to show them. If you're a musician, whatever. Let's do it. Let's do it. Like I said, if you got any questions, you can send your emails to existaletterinnature@yahoo.com. My email is in my profile on Periscope. I'll be coming on here and there on Periscope. I don't do Periscope as much as I used to. I used to get on here and do characters and all kinds of stuff. But I got a little burnt out. And that's why I know you get burnt out from trying to please and do things that people like. You got to please yourself. So I had to take a big old break from Periscope. I went to IG. IG to me helped a little bit. It was a little bit better than Periscope. Periscope, they ain't give me what I deserved over here. You know, they gave a lot of stuff to other people, but they ain't give it to me. But I appreciate you guys for coming on this morning. Thank you, Chevy. Not a problem. I appreciate you guys for coming on. Every few days I'll come on. We'll have a discussion. Like I said, if you have questions, existaletterinnature@yahoo.com. You can also come to my IG page. Okay. IG exists a letter in nature. And I also have a Facebook page, but it's Keita J. I don't know if you want to link to that, then that's on you. But hey, we here to be creative, okay? Don't give a fuck what nobody say. Fuck them, y'all. Let's do it. Have a great day.